how do I customize protected content with excerpt message? So someone can read an excerpt and then they see a message that tells them they have to be a member to read the rest, and also allows them to sign up at that time. Okay, so let me share my screen here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to our support center, and I'm going to find the documentation on the access decision. Smart tag. So this is a smart tag we're going to be using. So conceptually, what the smart tag allows you to do is to show or hide content on a page based on whether or not somebody has access to it, right? So essentially, and it also does something else, which is normally if a page is protected in MemberMouse, if anybody attempts to access that page that doesn't have the appropriate access rights, they'll be immediately redirected to an error page that says you don't have access, etc. When you use this access decision smart tag, you're telling MemberMouse that you want to go into finer level of detail in terms of who can access the page and what they see. And essentially, okay, by using it, you're saying, I'm going to take over the responsibility of determining what content is visible on this page to who, based on the use of these smart tags, which can enable us to show something to prospects or something to people of access. So let's see how this works. So let me just add a new page. And I call these like self-promoting pages because you can actually share this page on social media, and even though it's protected, people can access it and they're not going to be bounced to an error page. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to publish this, and then I'm going to grant access to bronze membership. Okay, so at this point, if I just put some content on that page, copy this link. So predictably, if I try to visit this link now, it's going to send me to an error page. Okay, so now if I go and grab an example of the access decision smart tag, come back. Okay, so now that I've added this access decision smart tag, what we should find is when I go back and attempt to visit this page, oops, it will show me, it will allow me to view the page, and it will show me the content that I've dictated should be seen by the people who don't have access, right? So you'll see here, this is saying where access equals false, meaning the person viewing this page doesn't have access to view this page. They're not a bronze member. Now, if I use this one, this means that somebody has access to the content and they can see everything. So in this block, I would say, you know, I put all the protected content and whatever. So what you can easily do with this is within the access decision true tags, you just put all of your content that is available to the paying members, whatever that is. And then within the access false tag, you put in a teaser, whatever you want to promote the content, you know, maybe like a 30-second video clip. That's a preview of the longer video that's available. And then you'll see here along with a purchase link so that people could go ahead and buy it. So this is a very powerful tool you can use to accomplish that. So now that I've saved that, right? So we have two options here. One is content available to people who don't have access, and content available to people who do have access. So we've already seen what it looks like when people don't have access. Actually, so let me just make this a little bit more real. So if I go to product settings, we made this page available to bronze members. So if I go to membership levels and I find my bronze membership and I go over here and I copy the purchase link, I just copy this. This is the link that people will use to buy the membership. And I'll just replace this link here. So now there's a buy now link, right? Okay, so now if I go back to my incognito window and paste in, go to that page. So since I don't have access, it's telling me you don't have access to this page. Click here to purchase access. So I click buy now and I submit the order. Okay, so I get a thank you page. And now if I go back to the self-promoting page, you'll see now that it's showing me the message that the content that I would see when I have access. You have had access to this page since whatever, click here to visit the page. You know, that's just sample content, but essentially that's how you do it. Okay.